Hold on just a second. Okay. Hey, Flossie. So, it seems like Mama T is starting to simp for Katie as much as she simped for Ernie all those years. You know, overlooking a lot of the messed up shit. I mean, I'm sorry if one of our supporters has done half the shit to people that William Glory or Wild German lady, you know, with the attacking mentally disabled people by having them, you know, oh my God, it's just disgusting. I mean, stick things into their body that don't belong there while recording this whole entire thing. And wow, I mean, I don't get it, Katie. Why do you let these people in your chats when all they do is just like the bottom of the barrel of YouTube? The most nastiest of the nasty people.
Hey, they got to have support.
Right.
And what better way to have support than to have just people show up and say, rah, rah, rah. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, don't matter what these people do. Not at all. They turn a blind eye as long as they're in that chat cheering for them.
Yeah, as long as they're getting the views.
And as long as they're not the one being attacked or the shit being happening to them.
Right.
They're okay with it.
You know,
just like Ernie, just like Katie, just like all of these fuckholes.
Yeah, you know, if Katie stood up to William Glory Hole or any of them, they'd pull all their support against, you know, for her. She wouldn't have anybody else to help hold her battles because she can't do them herself. You know, her doxing of people. But, you know, of course, it's all behind the scenes to where she can't get her, you know, her little hands dirty, not attached to it. But she's one of passing along the information to other people who will do it.
Well, it's wild to me that the only real content that any of them have is screaming about their own hypocrisies. But they don't use their names. They call people out for doing the exact same and sometimes lesser than what they're doing. But it's always the same shit. But they'll quickly call anyone out and ignore the fact that they are truly guilty themselves.
Hey, Randomly Ash. Hey, Randomly Ash. I was going to go over your live that you had earlier today with Nick. I hope you don't mind. Don't strike me, bro. But you're right, Flossie. She was in those communities way before she came into ours, and she's known them, participated, you know, with their discords and everything. I mean,
but of course, you know, Katie showed up because she really didn't have any content, and she started trying to buddy up with Ernie at the beginning. If everyone remembers correctly, that's what she came in this community doing.
Well,
and of course, like always, we tried to warn her, like we have many others, about Ernie. She didn't want to listen, and now all of a sudden, it's like that's her biggest thing, is fussing about Ernie or to try to compare people to Ernie when she is Ernie made over.
I mean, she was so afraid of Ernie because of all the threats that he supposedly done against her, but yet she allowed him every time he wanted to on her panel.
Yep, you gotta have content.
I mean, we gave him a spot once, and he hardly said anything, and then booted him because, you know, I'm not going to sit there and.
Right, but we've never needed Ernie on our panel to do what we do.
Right, exactly.
And that's the point. It's called them trying to create content. They don't.
What I also don't get is Katie says that she was never on panel with, I forgot who it was, watching adult videos, let's say, and then that she didn't know that guy at that time was 17, you know, watching adult movies with a minor. But, you know, we've already heard Katie say that she will make them lie for her. So, I mean, how do we know that she did not make this, what was his name, Tyler? Dude lie, say that he was of age at that time? You know, I don't believe anything that comes out of any one of their mouths over there.
Right, because all they do is lie. I mean, hell, like I said, in one side of their mouth, they're yelling about somebody, oh, they did this and went real life and done this and that and the other. And now all you got to do is look back 6 months, a year, 2 years, and you're going to find them doing the same shit that they're calling people out for, ignoring the fact that they're guilty. This is how they keep the drama going. This is how they get their little money and their little friendship circles and everything else, is by being a fucking hypocrite.
Right.